Starter Boot Camp Click, and you are now tuned into Let's Talk Crazy.
Let's go crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? With my man Shice, the talk of the town. I'm the talk of all this shit. You understand? But we're gonna give you something else to talk about.
Let's talk crazy. Yeah, Shice, the talk of the town. Right now it's popping, it's going down. So many topics, join it now. Yeah, let's talk crazy. Hey, nothing is off limits. It's entertaining and authentic. So if you ready, then let's get it. Yeah, from athletes to musicians, interviews, you can't miss it. On the real, it's what you need. It's the truth and it's bringing that heat. Hey, let's talk crazy. Yeah, let's talk crazy. Shice, the talk of the town. Let's go.
What up, though? You already know it's Silent Celeb, rocking my brother from another Shice, talk of the town. Bro, let's get it, man. I'm trying to pull up in the Benz, man. Let's go.
Video by the directors.
Hey! When you look into a man's eyes, look closely, you'll see the truth. I'm laying low in order. Calling me and texting me, I straight ignored them. Got a mean Spanish chick, she out Atlanta, Georgia. You tryna talk to her, don't even try, you can't afford her. I know some killers, they gon' ride with me across the border. She open up her legs, I drink her like a pussy water. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. They tell me time after time, take off. Talking to me, boy, I don't like how you talking to me. Look at my eyes, you're coughing to me. Roll up a blunt and I cough on the leaf to go off on the beat, I go off when you sleep. They don't fit in, busting down doors, we gon' kick them till we get in. Head game scholar, I'm a teacher, gave her straight A's. Grind never stop, wide awake, it's been like 8 days. I'm not surprised by you busters emphasize. I just open up her legs and I park in her garage. I'm laying low in order. Calling me and texting me, I straight ignored them. Got a mean Spanish chick, she out Atlanta, Georgia. You tryna talk to her, don't even try, you can't afford her. I know some killers, they gon' ride with me across the border. She open up her legs, I drink her like a pussy water. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. They tell me time after time, take off. Rearrange your whole lane, Richie with this whole thing. Talk with my cousin, he gon' ride for that whole thing. I got the digits, then I slid like Soul Train. Still independent, swear to Christ, this is a cold game. My wave, you amazed. I get on wax and spaz with the train. Not in my prime, I had to get specific. You burned the bridge and now you're torn your bridges. What a shame. I'm laying low in order. Calling me and texting me, I straight ignored them. Got a mean Spanish chick, she out Atlanta, Georgia. You tryna talk to her, don't even try, you can't afford her. I know some killers, they gon' ride with me across the border. She open up her legs, I drink her like a pussy water. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. I had to run my hustle up, I feel like Richard Porter. They tell me time after time, take off.
Wake up, sis. It's your girl OG Nia Lee here. And y'all already know I'm with my man Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town. We got this. Woo!
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town. And welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Crazy. And you already know I got my girl. What's going here, baby?
Here was really good.
Saucy C in the building. What's poppin'?
What up? I'm here. What's so?
I see you repping that black millionaire. Okay.
Period. Point blank, period. Like a city girl.
So I think we might as well just go into it. Go into our sponsors and do what
pay
we
them
do.
Bills.
Let's pay those bills. So first up, you already know we got Star this show. It says summer apparel, but she also got that hoodie season is coming up. So make sure you get those black millionaire hats and black millionaire sweaters. She doing it big. Make sure you cop those bucket hats. She got them in orange, blue, pink, red, and in black leather. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Make sure you check that out. And don't forget, I got my man Sites Media. Make sure you book him for all your photo and videography needs, because he is when I tell you he's top of the line, make sure you hit him up at this time. Tell him your boy Shice sent you. SicesMedia.com. Make sure you book it today. And don't forget, we got my girl from Sheetrock Beauty. For all your beauty necessities, ladies, make sure you hit her up. Tell her Shice sent you. Tell her you looking cute for the God. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Let's do it like that. And you already know, we got the saucy couple, always cooking up something new every week. Always got a new story, a new journey. So make sure you check them out. What's better than having good story time and good food than doing it with the saucy couple? My girl Saucy C. And what's that nigga name?
Sauce Daddy, you already know.
Yerd. And don't forget, if you want to support the show, you can make sure you follow us at all digital platforms such as iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Twitch, MixCloud, YouTube, and more. And if you want to help us out and you want to support the show, you can also hit us up on that Cash App. It's Let's Talk Crazy Podcast. All right. So with that being said, it's only right that we how was your week? Fuck it. Let's act cordial.
I guess.
So what's up? How was your week?
My week wasn't shit. I'm not even gonna hold you.
You look like you got your glasses on because you high as fuck.
Not even. I ain't even smoke. I don't know. Just like the past couple of weeks, like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like it's been really like I don't know. Just been trying to stay afloat, and it's okay to not be okay all the time.
That's a
fact. It's okay to not be 100% all the time. I think a lot of times we be faking like, oh yeah, we're good, we great. Nah, sometimes I just ain't got it. And like,
Facts.
This is one of the times where I just ain't got it. We still gonna have a good ass show because we always know how to turn some shit into some comedy. So we gonna have a good ass show regardless.
And just know, Big Brother's here.
Oh, here
Big Brother's here.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Big Brother is always here for
go.
you.
But nah, it's just been like a weird couple of weeks. Like
couple of weeks.
Yeah,
that's that weed talking, y'all.
Shut up. Mercury is in lemonade or in the microwave. Mercury is somewhere. Mercury is in it's in lemonade. Mercury is in lemonade right now.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but
it's that astrology shit. Mercury is in lemonade, so
Let me find out you call Cleo.
Call me now. Cleo dead, so if I could call Cleo, we got a problem.
Call me now.
We got a problem. But yeah, it just hasn't been. And then yesterday, found out I lost a good friend.
Wow. Rest in peace to the family.
Shout out to Jason Fredericks, like Kevin on Stage brother, actually.
Wow.
Jason Fredericks passed away suddenly. A lot of people know that he was dealing with cancer, but his cancer was fully in remission. So this was a shocker to everybody. And he was just a dope dude. I met him in like 2010. Yeah, I think I met them about 2010. And like he always, like, from the time you met him, that's your cousin. That's it. He was one of those, like, from the time you met him, that's your cousin. That's it. He shout my name in a crowd of May. I'd be like, bro, you gotta calm down. But he was really genuine. He was mad funny before anybody else was doing like that church comedy and all of that stuff. Him, Kev, and Ant was doing that church comedy stuff. They really, he's mad funny. And they was doing that before anybody else started that, like church comedy and all of that stuff. All of them pages, they were the originators of that. So rest in peace to him. Shout out to his wife Tammy and all the family.
Rest
Definitely
in peace from
praying.
us to y'all.
Yeah, so what's going on with you though? What's going on? I didn't mean to bring down the room. What's going on with you?
Listen, it's real shit.
Yeah, it's real.
We bring
It's
it
real.
down and
It's
we
real.
pick it back up. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Pick it
that
back up.
Pick that hoe up.
Ain't nothing going on with me. This week was just slow motion. Like I don't know. I'm at that point where I'm just over shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And again, like you said, sometimes it's just days you don't got it. And it's like you can't pick other people up sometimes when you can't.
Hell no. You cannot pour from an empty cup. They say it a lot, but it's true.
Some people always want you to be that voice of reason, but then it's like, damn, where's my voice of reason? Sometimes you need it too. So I will say this. if you with somebody, yo, tell them that you love them. Tell them how you feel, because
That's a fact.
shit is happening all over.
Shit is really wonky. Like,
and it's sad because it's like you see things. And I saw Jennifer Hudson, right? She had a show. I didn't shout out to Jennifer Hudson for having a show.
Yeah, she has a show now, and it's dope.
Yo, and the reason why I say shout out to her, because again, she was told that she wasn't gonna make American Idol. She wasn't gonna do nothing. And
didn't win it,
but look at her. She's probably
won everything else. Damn it.
She probably, if not one of the, she is one of the most successful people.
She is. She's an EGOT, so she has an Emmy, she has a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. So
I was watching her. I watched a clip of her show, and she sung to this old lady. Man, when I tell you, it touched me.
That thing gave me goosebumps,
and it just had me thinking about people that we don't have anymore, and it's so crazy. And I was like, dang. Wow. So, sometimes you get into that mood, but it is what it is, and we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it pop.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
So, today, we got a show. This is what we do. So, we're going to put on for the people. You know how that's what we do. That's how we do. We put on for the people.
For the people.
For the people. For the people them.
Yep. Speaking of the people them, got my drink of choice. We don't don't promote no brands, but my drink of choice here. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
You don't.
If you ain't been on Jamaica Ave and got you a beef patty and got you that on the side.
Oh, what you talking about?
Oh, look, we done turned on the comments. Shout out to Miriam.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wild Thoughts After Certified Sexologist. What the?
Wow.
Yo, the Evening Rush Network is on. My bro Sean Dawn was popping. Make sure y'all check him out. They got their show going every Wednesday from 7 to 8. And you got Queens of NYC podcast. That's on Mondays. My man Javon, my Wendy, what's popping?
What up, Wendy?
We up in here.
Javon? Glad to see y'all still together after a week.
After last week. I'm glad to see you.
Glad to see y'all still together.
You ain't hurt
Neither
nobody.
one of y'all ended up on the news. God is good all the time.
And let's see. I know I saw Cool Kisses in here.
Where she at?
There she go. Cool Kisses in the building. What's up, baby?
She actually gonna be in the actual building next week.
That I can't wait. I'm gonna hug your mom.
She pulling up to the spot. Don't you fill my mom up. We gonna fight.
Listen,
you gonna catch these hands.
Remember what she said? She was out there on the conduit. So she, come on, baby. Come on, get some, baby.
You a damn fool.
You come get some loving, baby. All right. So shout out to everybody. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in, man, because without y'all, we wouldn't even be here.
Absolutely.
So, we always got to just jump into shit.
Yeah, we got to.
So,
let's go.
Our home place, our birth home.
Oh, Lord.
Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to my Brooklyn Knights. But the pastor, the bishop,
oh, Lord,
is back in the news again.
Here we damn go.
So, Brooklyn Bishop, Phil Mama, baby. Oh, shit.
I'll bust your ass in here. I don't care about none of that.
Cool Kisses gonna get some loving tonight. Nope. Okay.
I'll beat your ass. I ain't even playing with you. You try my mama if you want to, okay?
Listen.
Right.
So,
right.
The Brooklyn Bishop is back at it again.
Oh,
this time, allegedly putting his hands on the woman. He laid hands on the baby. He said, no. Pop,
yeah, okay.
and pop that ass. So, if y'all don't know what we talking about, let's get into it. Let's just show you and we can talk about it. Let's go to the tape. Okay, let's go to the tape.
Go to the tape.
Where is the damn tape?
To the tape.
Oh, I'm all on the
Look
wrong button.
Ghetto.
That's why.
Ghetto.
Yeah. I'm on the wrong
Ghetto.
button, y'all. My bad. See, this is real shit, though.
Yeah. This is real, not ideal.
Let's go to the tape.
We're going to pause right here.
During a live stream Sunday service at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, Bishop Lamore Miller Whitehead appears to get disrupted.
You want to come preach? You want to come preach? You want to come preach? Come on up here. Come on up here.
The bishop says it all started when two women came into the church mid-sermon.
One of my ministers told them that you cannot
record. You can't record. And they began to make a scene.
Police say when a woman was asked to stop recording and leave, she began to antagonize the bishop and approach him on stage.
They take pictures and they want to be on social media. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
As she walks past Bishop Whitehead, he appears to grab her from behind and they move off camera.
I've seen her walk in front of me, going at my wife and my daughter, and I grabbed her.
He says he was worried about his family and thinking back to the moment in July when he was robbed at gunpoint during a sermon streamed live online.
That's the only thing that I can remember. This lady had a bag under her arm and she was going after my wife.
The woman in the video, 47-year-old Tarsha Howard, was arrested and charged with trespass and disrupting a religious service. She showed us her injury and made a brief statement.
I am telling you right now that I did not charge after his wife. It's on video and everyone can see that I was the one that was assaulted. And after this statement, he will hear from my attorney.
The bishop was also taken into custody, but
all right, let's cut the bullshit right now. All right, you want to start this off? Because it's a lot to say.
It is a lot. It's a lot to unpack. What I will say is everybody wrong in this situation. Everybody wrong. The lady wrong. He wrong. His church members is wrong. This is what I can't.
First of all, he only
enough.
got 3 church members, so stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It was like 10 in there. It was like 10.
All right, it's 10, but it's like 40 fucking seats in there that's empty.
Shut up.
The ratio don't count.
And this is the part that keeps pissing me off time after time after time that we hear a story about him. What keeps pissing me off is I know how church works. Where the workers at? Where the people who are protecting the integrity and the life of the bishop? Like, she should have never got that far. Sorry, in my home church, you're not getting that far, especially if you already a disturbance to the service.
Facts.
You're not getting far enough to
Facts.
put your hands on nobody. And it's not going to get to a point where nobody calling the cops. But you will be escorted out.
Facts.
You will be escorted out. And that's the part that's pissing me off. Y'all don't got ain't no ushers. It's no females so because she's a female, have a female deal with her and escort her out. And if she chooses not to leave, then you call the cops. It should be no reason why she got all the way up to him.
Right.
And then he put his hands on her. Now, like, I don't agree with him putting his hands on her, but she put herself in that position to get her hands put on.
I always tell you this. I don't condone domestic violence,
Amen.
But I understand it. But
I just, y'all getting me so tight with that. Like, that's the part that aggravates me, like, more than anything else.
I want to say this. First of all, can we talk about the bullshit suit? like, before we get into all of that, can we talk about the suit? Even Wild Thoughts Affair said the suit. Look. The suit for me was giving me
the Zio.
It was giving me Gotham versus the Riddler vibes. It was giving me the
he was
suit.
like, "Come on, take pictures."
He was like,
pictures.
Hold on, this is my favorite. He was like, "Go ahead, come. They want to take pictures. Take pictures. The dip was the pictures. Listen, dog,
bro,
the suit." It's gotta go. Man. I don't care where it come from. Dior, you a clown for wearing that.
That don't come from no Dior. Dior don't make no suit like you.
They said that was a Dior suit.
You seen a suit like that on Dior?
All right, well that's a Chinaman Dior suit from Canal Street.
That's a Canal Street suit.
But all I'm saying is the suit, bro.
Yeah.
If you want people to take you serious, please take that suit off. You should have at least had the robe on.
The suit.
Why are we not wearing the robes anymore? Where the traditional pastors at?
Hey,
listen.
My pastor wear a robe. He wear a robe.
Listen, I don't care if you don't have nothing on underneath there. That's your business.
That's my business.
That's your business. I know judges is doing it. Pastors is doing
nasty.
it. But all I'm saying is the suit got to go. Now, second thing. Again, like you said, everybody's wrong in this situation.
Everybody wrong in this situation.
I said this the first time when we did the story with his church getting robbed. who is the person that stops him?
Exactly.
Where is that person at?
Where's his accountability? Like, every leader has a leader. I keep saying that. Every leader should have a leader for accountability purposes. It seems like he has none because,
niggas is mad. They don't make that.
They don't. Dior don't make that.
Somebody.
Dior do not make that. Go on Dior website. They don't make that. But be that as it may, whatever. Okay.
That's
my whole thing with that is, like you said before, every leader has a leader. Somebody should be there pulling him back from having so much media presence, and certain things just shouldn't be said and done. Certain things just shouldn't. She shouldn't have got that far, and at the same time, she was wrong for coming in there because you could tell that they was looking for problems.
So
you could tell they was looking for problems.
And I'm gonna show you a video where we can kind of pick that out. But my thing is, right, and call me crazy, maybe I ain't been going to church too long or whatever, but what are people roles, right? And when I say that, what is the first lady's role? Like, is she there just to be cute, or does she play a purpose? Like, what is her role?
No, there's supposed to be a purpose for everybody there. First ladies, they jump in different capacities. They jumping in all types of different capacities.
Okay.
They pray for people, they talk to people, all of that other stuff. But you also have other people in place, such as if you have security, you have security. If you have ushers,
I got that.
If you got adjutants, somebody that's close to the pastor to make sure that he's okay.
I saw
Things like that. Things like that.
Again, at this point, and again, y'all can judge me, say what y'all want. People got to be fired. People roles got to change. Because like you said, there's no way. Listen, and I ain't gonna bring this pastor's name up, but again, I said this before. I walked to a pastor to shake his hand just to tell him how the message touched me, and they would not allow me to shake his hand. In this instance, right, I think there was somebody that should have been there to stop that.
There should have been somebody that, whether it's your adjutant, whether it's ushers from the back, whether it's women from the women's ministry, since that's a female, somebody should have redirected her from not coming towards the pulpit.
But again, I also think because it's like 3 members that there was nobody to do it. That's all I'm saying. And he got some pretty expensive chairs, I heard, in his thing. And I'm going to show y'all. And somebody told me that those were expensive chairs. He spent more money on them chairs than the members. I'm just saying.
I'm not playing with
not
you.
Trying to.
Listen, more money on the chairs,
I'm not trying
boy.
to. But I just need somebody. The suit again. The suit look like it's connected dots, right? It's like playing that game. You remember the game back in the days you used to put on paper? You did all the dots, and you had to make the box. And every time you you completed the box, you put your letter in. That's what that looked like. That looked like Connect 4 suit. It looked like a
not Connect 4 suit.
It looked like a lotto suit, like the balls. It looked like a bunch of balls is on there. It's gonna pop up and be like number 21, 33, 45. I'm just saying. Y'all got to listen.
You are dumb.
Please, y'all gotta let me know if I'm wrong. But again, the grabbing of and I'm not listen. He's wrong for what he did. Absolutely.
Yes.
She's wrong too.
But she's absolutely wrong too, because y'all came there, you and your friend that came there, y'all came there looking for trouble.
45, 47. There you go, goddamn. Somebody
45, 47.
Can I get an amen? Goddamn.
You are stupid. Nah, but you came there looking for trouble. You came there looking for trouble.
Yes.
Because if you came there genuinely to enjoy the service, you wouldn't have disrupted the service. So you came there looking for trouble from jump. And then when he told you, oh, if you want to preach, come up there and preach, that should have been your cue to get your stuff and go. Because now you disrupting the service. You deciding to go up there was you saying, whatever gonna happen to me, gonna happen to me. And people could feel how they want to feel about it.
Facts.
He was still wrong for putting his hands on her, but somebody was going to put their hands on you. If it wasn't him, it would have been the security or somebody who was supposed to be in place to be able to, in a different situation, had it been a different church where they had things in place, you would have got tackled by the ushers.
Facts.
And escorted out.
First of all, the elders in the church get busy in churches.
Yeah.
My thing is, again, your production dude is all messed up. You need to put different people in place because you are more, and this ain't a bash, so I don't want nobody to think that this is a bash, but you are always in a negative light in this situation, and then you bring up that the police failed you. No, your church failed itself at first. You failed your church by doing this. Your people in the congregation failed the church because they didn't stop it before it happened. It was like they was waiting for it to happen. Waiting. You are a person that looks like, and I mean this in the utmost respectful way, and I tell this to one of my men, right? Like, dude, you look like a person who's easily bothered. So people come at you because you don't know how to let it go.
Yeah, because they know they'll get a rise out of you.
And you always react. Now, you went from putting $1 million up to box DL Hughley in the name of Jesus. That's what you said. But now you WWE putting women in submission holes. It looked like you was about to throw her to the ring and come back with a flying elbow.
Yeah.
He
definitely gave it a Vulcan death grip.
Yes.
I mean.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
He did.
Watch the bitch pass out. And
he definitely did.
And lady, you knew better.
Yeah, she was wrong.
You knew.
She was wrong. And you could tell that they did it for clout. You could tell.
Right.
Because why are you trying to record the service if y'all didn't do it for clout? Why are you trying to record the service? The service is already live streaming. You could get the recording if you want the message.
And lady,
y'all recorded him during his service. Y'all disrupted his service. Y'all came there for problems, and y'all got problems. And then y'all want to say that, they did this, they did that. You brought that on yourself partly from being there. If you had no good intentions for his church, you shouldn't have been there.
And lady, let me say this to you. We all seen this from before. This pastor is hood. Okay? You stupid for going up there thinking he wasn't going to put his hands on you. I knew he was going to put his hands on you and not to pray for you neither.
Yeah.
All right? He was like, but all I'm saying.
My whole thing with that is even if you weren't going in the direction of his wife, if he even thought that you was going over there in that direction, if he got robbed 2 months ago and they put a gun to their head, he not letting you go nowhere near his wife. He giving you the 2-piece. Bop, bop. And that's what you got.
All right. So I see somebody that say unknown Facebook user. I don't know who that is. Please write your name in the comments so we can shout you out. I don't want to call you unknown user. Right. But so right now, you're right. He should have carried himself in a better light. And we said this from jump. As a pastor, a bishop, a man of the cloth, you are supposed to be a leader. Right, you are supposed to show us how not to respond, and you're supposed to be that guidance for us, right? And here you are worse than we are. That's what that is. Oh, it's my man Mills. What up, Mills?
Yeah.
That's my guy M2 in the building.
What up, though?
Shout out to my man and all of them from Park Slope. Shout out to the Hill. What up? So, yeah. So it's crazy when you see things like this. Because it's like, you got to know better.
You have to.
And your people who you surround yourself, you need to surround yourself with better people.
Absolutely.
You need to surround yourself with somebody who is going to show you. Somebody got to tell him no. Somebody got to tell him, sit the fuck down.
Amen.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm all for it. I feel like we said, we keep saying it over and over again. Where is the accountability? Where are the PR people?
Right.
Where are the where are the people to make sure that you good? Because you're not gonna be right all the time. You're not gonna be right all the time in a leadership position. You're not gonna be right all the time, and you gotta have people that's near you that wants to see you win and want to help you grow. So therefore, they're gonna be like, "Oh, nah, that ain't it. Nope, pastor, no, that ain't it." You need those people around you. If not, you're going to continue to do crazy stuff. Like, so both of them got arrested.
Right.
Both of them got arrested. Both of them, like, y'all bringing lawyers into it and all of that stuff. And they never even had to get there. Had old girl stayed home.
No. Let's cut the bullshit. She came there looking for that.
Oh yeah, she came there looking for drama.
Right. And she knew that she was going to get it because of who he was.
Absolutely.
So,
and the lack of good people around him to make
right.
sure that he didn't get into no problems.
Right. And matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all. We're going to go to the security footage of the church. And I'm going to speed it up a little bit and we can talk about it. So this is what it looks like. So this was them. I don't know who this is. I found this on YouTube, right? So let's do this. All right. So this is the church. Now, my point. Now, this lady right here in the back. If you see they in the back, the lady's part of the church. She's telling them that they can't record. Look at them beautiful chairs there. Them chairs are beautiful. And the only reason why we know they're beautiful is because there's nobody sitting in them shits. Right? Look. They just look like, oh, man. But look at these people. If you start paying attention, you see the people around in the front, on the side. They looking at this lady because she's talking loud. She's doing a lot right now. Mm-hmm. And he's preaching and he's catching the bait, right? He's going for it. Let's move it up a little bit. Right, here she go. This is when he starts to say, you want to preach? Come on up. And look, this disgruntled bitch right here, at this very moment is where.
See how she got up out her seat right there? She wouldn't have made it to the front of that church.
At this very moment, somebody should have tagged.
She shouldn't have. All of those females sitting down there, I don't know if they were members or anything like that. They should have never let her get to that point. Somebody should have never got to that point.
Somebody should have stone cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah,
she should have got rock bottom.
On. Oh yeah, she should have got clothes on right there.
Right here.
Respectfully. In love.
All of this right here where she's at the front and they engaging. Who stops him and who stops her?
Exactly. Especially right there. Like, come on.
Right. And
come on.
Again, sorry if I'm saying this. To me, is this staged? Again, is this something that just for publicity? Is this something for the hype? Because again, there's no church that would allow that.
Right.
Look, the guy who's supposed to be protecting him is far up in the upper left-hand corner.
Way too far away.
He's sitting down. All these people.
Way too far.
Why are they clapping? Why are they clapping?
He told him to clap. He told him in the video to start clapping. He said, come on, let's give Jesus a hand.
Now, this is where I feel like, you see it, when she approaches him, now she leaves him to go towards the first lady. Is he wrong?
He mopped her. Yeah, he mopped her. He grabbed her hand and all of that. Yeah, he mopped her.
So, my question now.
And now everybody starts moving. Like, y'all should have moved beforehand to make sure y'all should have moved. Y'all seen it was a situation about to happen. Why y'all ain't move?
And again,
why y'all ain't move? This is not the first time a situation happened in y'all church. This is the second time something that happened. Why y'all ain't move? Everybody looking stupid. Then when he grab her by the hair and take her all the way to the back of the church, that's when everybody start moving. I'm confused.
Wait. Yo, I don't know. Yo, whoever is Wild Thoughts Affair with the certified sexologist, please type in your name. We talked about the chairs. So he said,
them some nice ass chairs.
He said they are $129 each. Wholesale, they $89.
Ooh, them chairs is nice.
They should have stole all the chairs.
Them chairs is nice. Bring 10 to my house. Bring 10 to my crib because those chairs is nice.
Those chairs look a little icy. They look good in the video.
Fire.
With some night blue lighting in the back. Yo, fire.
Them is some nice baby shower chairs.
Definitely. What? Those are chairs you really don't want nobody to sit on.
Yeah, don't you?
Those are the good chairs.
Those nice.
But again, I'm not. The pastor's not wrong. If she was going after his wife again, y'all can judge me, say what you want. He's not wrong for protecting his wife. And at that last video, it looked like she was going towards the wife. But my problem with that again is now, where is the people in the church who were supposed to stop this before it happened?
Hello.
And I think the people in your church love to see you react. And you are going to have one hell of a lawsuit every week.
Every time. There has to be some sort of protocol. There are protocols in place for everywhere that we go. Why shouldn't there be the same type of protocols in your church? I've been to churches before. I've been members of churches, and you have a certain type of protocol to deal with unruly people, to deal with things like this. And they failing you, my dog. They failing you.
That's a fact.
They failing you. I'm sorry, they are.
Shout out to IXS Radio. You know, is it Singer? Shout out to Singer. That's on the check-in. That's writing it in. Yo, thanks for looking up the price.
Yeah. Hey, that's a nice chair. That thing expensive.
I might be going to Wayfair today. Looking it up.
Don't give me 10 chairs. That's a grip for some chairs.
So, you know, another topic that we were talking about behind the scenes, right? Do black people still get the short end of the stick, right? Are we still getting punished basically for being black, right?
Hell yeah.
And what I mean by that is, if you notice, if you've been following social media and the news, the head coach of the Boston Celtics, he was recently suspended for the whole season for having what they said was an inappropriate relationship, right? Now, mind you, this is Nia Long's husband, right? He is Nia Long's husband. No. I hope Shorty was cute and I hope she make more money. Maybe she don't make more money. I just hope she's worth it, because for you to leave Miss Nia Long, Miss
not leave her, cheat on her,
Miss Sun to the Night, the Left Eye. She was that girl. She was the girl that she was. You know, she was running in Friday. We was watching her move, and she was that girl. How do you cheat on her?
Everybody get cheated on.
I guess Beyonce got cheated on too, huh? Like, it is what it is. But
these
again,
niggas don't care.
And again, here's my thing. I'm not condoning the cheating. I'm not condoning his actions. If there was something that should have been done, it should have been handled off of the camera. And the reason why I say that is this. They're treating this like if he raped the girl. Right? It was consensual. The word consensual came out. This was a consensual relationship that they had. Now, they saying that they suspended him due to the fact that it went against their policies. I get that. No problem. But the way y'all are treating this and then saying that he's suspended for the year and he might not even have the job at the end of that. Right? So, again, it just seems like when a black person and a high-profile black person does something, we get the short end of the stick. Like, the punishment has to be proven to us.
Of course. My problem with them is if y'all gonna suspend him and not fire him, y'all shouldn't have put his business in the street. It probably would have gotten out anyway, but the organization should have never addressed it. If y'all was planning to fire him,
facts,
then go ahead.
Right.
Because y'all planning to fire him. But if y'all planning on continuing a relationship with him, continuing a business relationship with him, even though he got suspended, y'all shouldn't have put his business in the street.
Right. Again,
regardless of who he is, regardless of who he's married to, regardless of y'all fraternization policy, regardless of whatever. If y'all were planning to take him back on as a coach after his suspension, don't put his business in the street.
Yo, so
that's all I'm saying.
Yo, they said, Singer said, for the record, let me put my voice, for the record, pretty does not mean good wet pussy.
Oh, Lord
I ain't
Jesus.
mad at that.
My goodness.
Now, my thing again, if you fire him and just say, yo, he violated the policies, the only person who should be judging and putting his business out like that is Nia Long. She should publicly say,
or him,
right, or him, because this, first of all, is not against the law to cheat, right? It's wrong, but this man had sex.
And did.
How many of you top owners and all of that are having sex with these women?
Cheating on your wives.
Right. Cheating on all your wives and your girlfriends on the side. No, my bad. Your girlfriends and your wives on the side. Because now the wives are the side bitches.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it is. That's how it seems in this industry now. Y'all doing all of this. Y'all put this man out. And again, I'm not condoning what he did. What he did was morally wrong for him and his wife.
Right.
That's it. Should he lose his job for having sex? No.
Well, if that's their policy and you sign a contract agreeing to their policy,
all right,
then you gotta abide by their rules.
Absolutely,
but
you're right.
Should they have put his business in the street when plenty of these other coaches and like you said, high profile guys be doing this all the time?
Right.
So y'all just pick and choose who y'all want to air out and who y'all don't.
Right. And shout out to my man Chuck, right? Because Chuck brought this to my attention and he sent the stories over. And it's so crazy because this was what came up as well, right? Like, we're looking at all of this. Where'd it go? Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Whoops. Okay, where are you? Where are you, pal? All right, there is. Hold on. Well, we can talk about it. There is a Brett Favre thing going on right now where Brett Favre, he took money, stole money allegedly, and built this stadium for his daughter's school. But yet, Michael Vick was dragged through the mud for having
he's stealing from poor people.
Right. So again,
Brett Favre's stealing from poor people.
I'm not saying one is better than the other, or I'm not condoning one over the other.
Both wrong.
But let's be fair about this shit. If Brett Favre did the crime, God damn it, y'all should be on his ass just like y'all are.
Absolutely white privilege.
Right.
I'm not even gonna hold you. That's definitely white privilege because y'all try to put Michael Vick underneath the jail.
Right.
Make sure because it hasn't finished, being investigated yet. But make sure that y'all get in Brett's ass.
No. Fuck all that. No. Fuck
if
that.
not more, come on.
Let me tell you why. Fuck that. Because before they even knew Mike Vick was guilty,
yeah, of course,
that shit was being dragged.
Oh yeah,
through.
they was on him. They dragged him.
ESPN has not even yet really responded to it. It was like something for a day or two, and then it was over. It's quiet. It's under the rug.
They dragged Mike Vick.
Michael Vick and everybody else. I don't care who it was, whether it was Peterson, whether it was Antonio Brown. Everybody black was in them tabloids and
they was on top of it
for months, and if not years. They still talking about it. Hell, we got one guy in Kaepernick who just wanted to kneel. They threw him out the league, and you telling me all of that, and we not getting anything about Brett Favre?
Don't get me started on Big Ben.
Oh yeah.
Don't you get me started on Big Ben, because that's one that right there. That's one person that never needed to play in the NFL ever again. And y'all let him play and y'all let him retire. Don't get me started on that. So it's always double standards. Definitely double standards.
Right. And that's what bothers me still to this day in age, that we are still getting the short end of the stick, like my M2 said. Right. We getting the short end of the stick because why? We're black. Like, again.
Absolutely. We work twice as hard.
We
work twice as hard and we get twice as penalized. God forbid something happen. You do something as a black male or a black female within whatever organization that you play in, you getting it twice as bad.
I'm about to ruffle
as your white counterparts.
I'm about to ruffle.
And that's just real.
Let's ruffle some feathers here. How many of you owners, especially white owners, are out there touching your secretaries, your private assistants, and all of this? Y'all getting head under these damn desks. It ain't that many goddamn private conversations we should be having. But yet, you doing that. But yet, soon as this man, and again, I'm not condoning this man's cheating. Let's get that clear. He cheated. He fucked up. Yes.
Yeah,
he should deal with whatever happened.
Absolutely. But, is only thing that pissed me off about him, besides the fact that you cheating on my girl Nia Long.
Right, man, that's to the night. Come on,
one
man.
thing that I was pissed off about is they said that Nia Long did not find out until she found out through the media.
See, and that's
his intention. He knew that the organization intended to suspend him, and instead of going to tell your wife before she get embarrassed in the media, he let her find out on social media.
Yo, again, man, it's just so bad because, again, it's not a crime. He cheated.
It's just dumb.
He cheated. And the fact that you cheated on Nia Long, my guy, dog, you're dumb, right? And again,
everybody get cheated on.
I listen.
Yeah, it don't matter what you look like. It don't matter how much prestige you got. It don't matter how nice you are. It don't matter. It don't matter about anything. Everybody is liable to get cheated on. If you're in a relationship with a person, there is that possibility there that you will get cheated on. Beyonce, whoever you want to say, everybody has that potential to get cheated on. It's all about the person that you with and whether they respect you enough or not to not violate y'all vows.
Well, let me put this out there. Knee long, baby. If you want revenge sex, holla at a nigga.
Shut your ass up. Shut up now.
What?
You ain't doing shit.
Revenge sex is the best.
With who? Not with your ass. Let me go call your wife. I'll be back.
Shh. Sit down. She gonna see this later.
Yeah, you know she will.
Nah.
I'm gonna send her the link.
I was joking. It was jokes.
You a damn fool.
But it's so crazy that, again, here we are. This man is being dragged. And I was watching Stephen A. Smith. And I love Stephen A. Smith. I don't care what y'all think about him, but I love him. Nah, that nigga know how to ruffle some feathers.
Oh, yeah. One thing he gonna do is ruffle a feather.
Yeah. Oh, hell
if
yeah.
If there's a feather to be ruffled, his ass gonna get up underneath that hoe and be like this.
Right. And here's the thing, too. We talking about this man cheating on his wife and breaking the rules. But did anybody else notice that lady hasn't come forward? They haven't said anything about any punishment towards the lady. They haven't said that they fired her.
Right. If you married, everybody out.
Everybody get it. I want her husband, and if she got a husband, I want her husband to know she fucking this nigga too.
Yeah,
I
want
her husband to vision, just like in The Best Man. I want them when that man, what's his name? Morris Chestnut was at the altar and he visioned Tay digging out me. He should be having that same thought too. That's all I'm saying, right? There's no reason why we putting this man through the dirt and we not putting her through the dirt. Let's be fair about this shit. You understand? Like, right is right, wrong is wrong.
It's true. You absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's double standards there. You know it's double standards there. If you say something about Neil, I'm a bop you upside your head, and I'm telling your wife.
Hey, Nia, my number is 718.
Show ass out that camera.
No, but yeah, and like I said, it's just crazy. But now, this goes into our main topic, right? Sexual appetite. Who has the biggest sexual appetite, right? Because last week we started talking about who's the sneakiest, right? Was it men or was it women?
Well, we determined
that
the lie detector test determined
that no. That goes back to what I said last week. We just stupid about it. Y'all are sneakier.
They dumb.
Y'all are sneakier. We already established that. But the appetite, who has the biggest sexual appetite?
I would say it depends. It depends on a lot of things. I can't say a cut and dry one person over another person. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on health. It depends on how good, your health is, because sometimes if your health is jacked up, then you don't really feel like having sex, or you don't really feel, you don't really have those feelings, or you don't have the arousal because your health is jacked up.
Well, I'm always fucking hungry. Hit me up at 719.
Get your ass out there. Come on. This is not the party chat from back in the day, nasty.
I'm taking it back to MySpace.
Nasty ass.
Yo, but all I'm saying is,
it depends on a lot of things. That's what I'll say. It depends on a lot of things. People say that, women, as they get older, they sex drive be, more advanced than when they're younger. So, it depends on a lot of things. What you think?
Again, I always think the appetite goes according to the person, right? Some people like to eat a lot. And some people just, like to fiddle with the food. I'm just saying. What?
Nigga!
Huh?
Get to your point.
It was chicken there. I was just saying. But all I'm saying is, what? I saw something about some diabetes. What the? First, fact, black men over the age of 45. What the hell?
Put it up on the screen.
Hold on. All right. Here
we can't see.
Right. We got bad eyes up here. So it says
black men over the age of 45, 70% of their penises don't work because of diabetes. She's absolutely right. Or he is absolutely right. Diabetes and high blood pressure. What? That thing go and taking the medication that helps lower your A1C.
Yes, I heard that stuff.
Or lower your high blood pressure. Yes. It also lowers your
That's why I don't take mines.
Oh my God.
That's why I don't take my medication. When I heard that shit, I'd rather be sicking up than sicking down.
Not sicking down. What's wrong with you?
All I'm saying is, let me ask you this. What does your, if you don't mind me getting in your business, what do you think is realistic? All right, what is something that you want? What is something that you might want that you probably haven't gotten yet that you, too far? She clutching her chest and shit. Like, is there something that you want in your relationship as far as sexual appetite that you haven't gotten to yet, or just haven't done it just yet?
Nothing that I could think of right now, but anything that I do desire, I just communicate to my partner, because like one thing about us is that we're open with each other. Right. If it's something that we want to try, or if it's something that we want to do, we'll ask each other, and we'll periodically check in with each other. Like, are you good? Like, is this okay for you? Is there something else that you want to do or you want to try or whatever like that? And we're usually really transparent with each other regarding that, which helps, because if not, you sitting on your side of the bed with all of these unfulfilled sexual needs, and then that's when you start
I'm actually glad you said that. You basically opened up another door, right? Having those uncomfortable conversations,
and they don't have to be uncomfortable,
right?
Either.
How does that come up? Like, is it during? Is it before? Like, how does that come up? Like, where you say, hey, is this all right for you, or is this going to be all right? Like, do you feel like you have to do it during or do it before?
No, honestly, we have those questions when we're not like even around each other. Like, we'll have those conversations. We'll text, or we'll talk, or we'll talk in person, and we'll just ask each other certain questions. Like, it'll nothing doesn't like spark it to come up. Like, we'll just bring it up. We'll be like, hey babe, how you feel about this? How you feel about doing this? Or I'll see a meme online and I'll be like, ooh, we should do this. And like I sent they had an ad for a swing, and it had a thick girl on that swing. I said, ooh yeah. So I sent I sent it to him on Instagram. I was like, I sent the eyes with it. Like,
my son gonna come home like Genuine. Same OG.
Miss Loretta.
And they gonna slide right in
for the rest of the tour.
Yo,
so I sent it to him on Instagram with like the little eyes or whatever, and it sparked a conversation, because I was like, we can really do that. I said, if they got this thick girl on this swing, we gonna put this thick girl on the swing. What's up?
Shit, listen, I love.
So it really was just like, we're really transparent like that, and we just spark it up in conversation. Like, it's not weird either.
And that's where. I
can't see that.
Sometimes
you gotta big these comments up. I am old.
All right, let's see.
Why these comments up?
Oh, these comments are coming up fast.
Yeah.
All right. What the hell? Wait, let's see what that says. It says,
but if your okay.
If your penis don't work, your mouth must.
If your penis don't work, go to the doctor.
That ain't what he said.
Go to the doctor.
He said if your penis don't work, use the mouth. What that mouth do?
If your penis don't work, you need to go to the doctor.
You need to go to the mouth. Marley Mills said communication is the key. Toys is playtime. We got into that. We got into that last time about toys. I don't know. Some men are with it. I don't think I'm really with it. you know, especially if the toy has to touch me. Like, if you want to play with it, you do.
Might
you
like
boom,
that
boom.
toy.
Fuck all that. No, I like real
They
shit.
got a Gulp 3000.
She's a Gulp 250. Fuck it.
Look.
So what is it? It says fetish goes to Fetish goes to 350 pounds. What is this?
Hey, yo, he talking about the swing. He
Yo,
talking about the swing.
This motherfucker's a true sexologist.
He talking about the swing.
Wow. Okay.
He talking about the swing.
Use spread eagle swing helps keep the legs open without getting tired. Okay. I am a woman. She said I am a woman. Stop saying
knew it
he.
was a woman.
You said he.
You were saying he.
Who said he?
I
It
knew it
wasn't
was
me.
a woman.
I
knew it
me.
was a woman because only a woman could come up with this good stuff like this.
We might have to invite her up here talking that sexology shit. Cause man, so let me ask you this: is public affection something that you tolerate, or are you okay with? Like, or is it something that you could do without?
I love public affection. I do. We gonna hold hands. Like a little smooch.
You know, sometimes
touch
I ain't
my butt in
really,
public,
right. That's what I'm talking about. Like
touch my butt.
touching butt, touching body parts. You
Yeah,
know,
touch my butt in public, of course.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I like the firm grip out in public too. Sometimes,
Yeah.
grab a titty here and there. You know, press a nipple like a doorbell. Ping pong.
What?
Hello, how you doing? Be like Ray Charles. Be like, hello. Come on with it. Let me see. She says she's an RN, a certified sexologist.
Hey, girl, I'm about to go to nursing school. Hey.
She said public sex is better. Wow. Let me say this. I'm not against public sex.
Okay.
But especially in my younger days,
I was
like
to
an
go
animal.
up 3,000 for you. Hold on. I'm still
Go
looking for
3,000.
it.
I saw that damn thing. Like, public sex is not that it's better. I think that it's just more adventurous, right?
Yeah.
Like, because it's spontaneous. And I think the best part about the public affection is you trying really not to get caught. I don't care what you say. I know when people do it in public, you on your, you know, you got the little humps in there. You looking around. You ain't giving full humps. You giving a little pump. You giving pop a pump.
Not a
You giving one pump. You know what I'm saying? You look around and you like. I think it's the fact of not trying to get caught, which makes the sex better, right? Not even that it's better, but makes it more interesting.
Yeah, it's a mind thing. It's a mental thing more than anything else, and it makes it exciting.
She said, and you get a rose. Listen. I know what the rose is, damn it. We ain't doing that.
Amen. And listen, you don't sleep on the road.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
See, I'm one of those.
I got to take my glasses off for this one. Baby, that rose. Woo!
Excuse me. You are my sister. You are my sister. I don't need to know about that. Thanks. You are my sister. I don't need to know that part.
If you want nieces and nephews, you just gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna put my glasses.
What? Where you see nieces and nephews? What?
I said, if you want some nieces and nephews, if you want some nieces and nephews, you gotta continue to
I
let me
thought
get
you was
them.
reading that. I was like, what?
Woo!
Listen,
That's all I got to say about the roses. Woo!
fellas, I guess that's what you gotta look
yes,
into.
sir.
So again, the public affection, right? I love the public affection, like the hand. Sometimes I'm a little conservative too. I ain't gonna lie. You know,
corny.
As
Don't
you
be
get older,
corny,
I'm
bro.
a little I don't mind kissing.
That is your way.
I don't mind kissing. All right. So let me ask you this: if it's a house full of people, would you go full out sex, like full blown? Are you
said a house full of people?
House full of people.
My house?
Yes.
Yes.
You nasty fucking.
Hell yeah. Y'all chose to stay here, and you could leave anytime you get in ready.
So when you have sex and there's people in the house, you don't feel like you gotta tone it down. You still like this? Oh shit! Ah!
I was never like that. What are you talking about?
Be like the white girls from Pornhub. Be like, shit, yeah, fuck, yeah. You on it like that?
Fool. Nah. What I will say is, like, you know, it's not, you know, We not running around smashing walls and crazy stuff like that. But we still gonna get it in.
Running around going, pow, slap it. Hey, close that door when you get back.
But we still gonna get it. I don't give a damn about them people in the house.
I don't know.
You chose to stay here. You better go downstairs and get you some water. You better turn your TV up. You better figure it out however you figure it out, because we gonna have the sex.
She said, choke me. Oh. Lord have mercy. Choke.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I always said there's a fine line between good sex and domestic violence. That sex gotta be damn near domestic.
It's on the line. It's on the line.
It's borderline. You want to choke just enough where her eyes are starting to open wide, but not to where they popping out.
Yeah.
If her eyes are popping out, you went too far. You about to catch a 5 to 10. All right.
It's the key is not to choke around here, but to choke across here. That first one is free. The next one will cost you.
Can you say that again?
Nope,
Show me
not
again.
doing it.
You said
not doing it. Nah.
What
sign
part
up
of the next?
Sign up for our Patreon for more. Sign up for our Patreon. Yo. We got to get us a Patreon so we can start sharing them secrets.
I swear, I think I just learned a little bit too much. Yeah. She said you got to like right around here, not around here. You know, you don't want to catch that. Not right here.
Yeah.
It's right here. Yeah. Suffocate you, kill you.
It's the difference between strangulation and pleasure.
So, what is like? I hear people, and it's crazy because this is actually a real question between reality sex and fantasy sex. Like, what is considered reality sex and what is considered fantasy sex?
Those two should be interchangeable. Your fantasy should be your reality, you know? Those two should be interchangeable. Now, don't get me wrong, every damn day.
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry.
Every day ain't gonna be no damn
these side comments. Good technique. It sounds like she gets choked a lot.
Amen.
Are you married? Like, or is this like right? Are you married? Is there one guy choking the hell out of you, or is there a random guy? Not to say random,
not random.
Right? Yeah, I don't want to say it like that because I don't know. She like, did you just call me out? No, that's not what I meant. Are you married? Is there one guy doing it, or do you just get pleasured? You know, you got an appetite. I don't know how to say it. It came out wrong the whole time, but
all wrong.
All right, so you said it should be interchangeable. So,
yeah, like I said, don't get me wrong. What you say?
She said one of each. What does that mean? Wait, like what does it? Is she talking about the? Is it one or like one of each?
Listen, I don't know. What is that?
She said one of each.
Oh, one of each. Hey, listen, whatever you do, you do.
So go ahead.
What I will say is every day is not going to be a hanging off the chandeliers type of day. It might be a quickie day. You might not have the time to do, but every time should be enjoyable. It just shouldn't be like, no, hey, babe, come here. Come on, let's get it so we can go to sleep. Like, no, it should be enjoyable every single time. It shouldn't just be routine. All right, you here, I'm here. Might as well. Like, no, your fantasy should be your reality.
She said, wait a minute. All right, she's answering way too much. First she puts husband and then she put boyfriend. Like,
oh, she got one of each, a husband and a boyfriend. Bow. Answered your question or nah?
See, I told you, them husbands be the side niggas now. The boyfriends be the main niggas.
The husband might know the boyfriend. They might be cool with each other.
Oh, what?
You never know.
Let me ask you this. Is there something, and this is something maybe you thought about. Is there something that you think that you want that you didn't get yet, but you trying to hint to your man because you don't want to really tell him? Like, is there something that you desire? Look at her face.
Nothing that I haven't told him already.
Don't know about each other, Lord Jesus Christ.
Well,
they do now. If they go to the show and watch your show, and then they see your face, you just told on yourself. Damn it!
I'm sure she covering up all her ends because, like
she
you said,
obviously ain't covering up.
Because, like you said, women is sneakier.
She obviously ain't covering up. She out here putting all the business
the
out.
Husband probably think he the husband, and the husband probably think he the boyfriend, and the boyfriend think he the husband. You never know. You never.
She said no. She said I run this.
Period. Point blank. Period. I told you.
It was something.
I told you she run this.
It was something psychotic about that, but also sexy at the same time.
But I told you
that was like psychotic crazy.
But I told you.
But
I told you right here with it. Right here with it. I'm trying to tell you. But no, I don't think so. What about you?
I don't miss nothing until you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know yet.
You haven't come up with nothing.
Right? Like I'm satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the Gulp 3000.
Oh,
but
Lord.
you know what I'm saying? But it's just I like to say we have good sex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as you should.
The one thing
you know, you've been being stuck with somebody your entire life, and you be like, "This is trash." What?
I will put this out though. When like certain people in the house and it's daytime, I'm a little more conservative on that part.
You got to get over that.
No, if again,
you got to get over that.
But here's the thing: if it's with maybe like people like friends or whatever, and I might do it. But here, like with my mom-in-law, I'd be like,
what that mean?
Nobody want to come down eating dinner and we sit at the table and she go,
you got you, son. You got you, son.
Cause you don't know what you gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? You say some shit.
So what? You are grown and you married.
You have to get an old husband and a young one. Ooh, she nasty. How old are you? That's what I need to know. Like,
Listen,
what is your age bracket?
Old enough to be getting it done. But you gotta get over that. You gotta get over that. First of all, this your house. You pay the mortgage. That's for one. For two, you married. For three, it don't matter. It don't matter.
She
you
say
gotta
that.
get past that.
She say that.
You gotta get past
but
that.
But again, it just be like, you know, when I
How
gotta
you
look at
think y'all
somebody,
got here?
right? But when I gotta look at somebody every day,
don't look at her.
What I'm supposed to sit there and eat like this, like life.
Good morning. Good morning.
You want your cornbread?
Yeah. I'm gonna eat my cornbread. Like, come on.
Right, but that's the thing. It's always been that with me. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I just be like, you know, let's wait till they go sleep.
So
like,
what?
you know,
what if you wake them up?
Fuck it.
Exactly.
But you know why? You know why? Hold on.
Exactly.
But let me tell you why it's fuck it. Because at that point, I'm in a whole nother zone. Right?
Get in that zone. They don't matter. They
Sometimes
not
when
worried
they
about
there.
you. They know what you're doing. They not worried about you.
You
They
guys
not
are
worried
fun.
about
Respect. Yo, respect to you too. Definitely hit us up on the DM. We definitely got to talk to you again.
Absolutely.
We got to bring some shit out because the next one we're gonna have to go all in and we're gonna have to figure out this whole sexologist thing.
Yeah.
Like we
Come
got to
on
figure
now.
out how you got to that. And we and I ain't gonna lie, we gonna ask you how nasty you really are in person because you just said some shit and you open up a door.
I'm just saying.
I'm be sitting there just like this.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Cause you said some things, and like I'm asking for a friend. Niggas might be wanting to know who could be next for a friend.
Oh God. Anyway, let's get back to you. And being afraid to have sex in your own damn house.
It's not afraid. It's just weird to me sometimes. Like. I never want my kids to look at me and be like, "Hey, daddy."
They know exactly what you're doing.
Fuck you. I don't
know exactly what you're doing.
Again.
And they at the age where they know exactly what your ass is doing.
Sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's just a little weird for me. Just to hear it, to see it, and just be like, coming out, be like this. Hey, y'all heard what happened last night?
They know. They know. Most of the times the kids be up later than y'all.
Am I the
they be
only
up
one?
3 o'clock in the morning watching YouTube and playing Xbox.
Right.
They hear you.
But here's the thing. Like, there is a thing, you know, when kids. So if that's the case, then why parents ain't leaving the doors open just having sex? Because kids just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, you know, they know.
Of course you want to have some semblance of privacy. But at the end of the day, if they hear something, they hear something. Mom and daddy getting it in.
Listen,
period.
I don't want them to see me choking her or hitting her head against the damn headboard.
Nobody said they had to see you.
Shut the fuck up.
Nobody said they had to see you, but if
you
they
gonna
hear
take
you,
this dick to death.
But if they hear you, it's a different story. It is what it is.
Could you imagine, what would you think? have you ever walked in or heard your moms have sex?
Nope. Thank the Lord Jesus.
So you see where I'm going. Like, you see how your mindset just changed that quick, though?
I don't want to see anything. But if I heard it, I would just be like, oh, yeah, they nasty.
But I asked you if you heard it, too. You said, thank God, no.
I never heard it, and I never seen it. But if I ever heard it, I would be like, oh, y'all nasty as hell.
Is that really going to be your
Hell
reaction?
yeah. As a teenager, I wouldn't give a damn. Now, if I seen it, I would be scarred for life.
I'll probably run to the bathroom like, bleh. Like,
I would be scarred for life if I seen that shit. I'd be like, ew, 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 ew. But if I heard it, I'd just be like, whoa. Yeah. Boop, boop,
is there such a bad thing about having is it a bad thing to have too much of it? Is there such thing as having too much of a sexual appetite?
I don't think so, as long as you and your partner is on the same page as far as where that's concerned, because if not, somebody could get left behind. Like, if you have such a high sex drive and that person don't want to do it, but once a week or once a month, somebody is going to be left unfulfilled. So
have you ever probably been at that place where you had to go, whoa, stop, nigga, like, what you doing? Like, has that ever happened to you, not just in this relationship, like ever? Like, you had to be like, all right, nigga, wait, that was a little too much for me. Slow it down, bucko. Like, has that ever happened to you?
Yeah. Wrong hole. Hey.
Yo, women will, I tell you no lie, a woman will stop all shit if they not about that ass action. Yo, stop. Sex is over. At that point, sex could be totally over at that very moment.
And you know what? Consent is key. You got to have consent, baby love, because if not, you got to let me know. You can't sneak that up on me. No.
But why? Like,
what you mean?
What is
especially if you don't know my history based on what I've done.
Right.
If you don't know my history based on what I've done, you should always ask. If you do know me, if you do know,
I'm just trying to picture the conversation. Together, hey, you taking an ass? Hello. You want some milk?
If you do know my history and you know that that's something I do and we've enjoyed together, then that's one thing. But if not, bro, you can't just be sliding that up on nobody.
Is there even an easy way to ask that, right? Like, hey, you finished with that? Yeah, I know you done. You good? You can I put it in your butt? Like, how does that conversation?
I don't know how it starts, but you better start it instead of just rolling up on me.
Listen, sometimes we just
not in my house.
Yo. So let me ask you, what is it about women that will totally shut down sex after that? Like, if you go there, right? Like, some women will shut shit down. Like, that's it.
You know what?
Is it the fear factor of it hurting too much, or what? What is the?
Yeah, it's lack of preparation. Those things take preparation. Like, and if you weren't prepared for that mentally or physically, bro, come on, dog. And like, I don't think it would shut it down for me, but it would like pause things a little bit. But if you keep trying, that shuts it down. Like, The
only reason why I say that is this, right? Both men and women both say spontaneous sex is great.
Yeah.
So if it's spontaneous sex that's great, what is it about? Why stop there if that's something that you don't get every day?
It's just based on your comfort level, That's not something you slide into lightly.
Literally.
That is not something you just boom, I'm putting in your butt. What?
You want some milk?
Yeah. I'm gonna make you a sandwich, then I'm gonna put it in your butt. What? No.
You gonna get this dick today in the butt.
No. And then, like, especially with something like that, you may have to start small. You may have to start here. You may have to start here before you go to, those other places. Like, don't.
Has anybody ever fingered somebody with a pinky? Like, I just don't see this is weird to me, right? Like, you can't start here. You have to go straight here. This is the finger that starts it all. I don't care where you go. You can't.
I think butts are different.
I
think butts are different.
Listen, I'm not trying to hear that. You cannot start anything with this. You can come here. First of all, your pinky will get broke. She fucking around, clenched the wrong way. You ain't gonna have a damn pinky. This one is a little more sturdy. Okay,
I think butts are different.
I got a little more control with this one.
I think butts are different.
I don't. Oh my God, Jesus! I was gonna.
I don't know what you was about to say, but butts are different.
I was gonna say. Well, I was getting ready to go somewhere else with this. All right, we was talking about the sex.
I don't know where you was gonna go. Go on there.
I don't know. Like, all right, let's go into the saucy letter. How about that? Let's go into the saucy letter. And let's just see what we got in the saucy letter. You ready for it? Let's do it. This nigga dancing. Go with the damn letter.
All right. This one says, dead in the bedroom.
Whoa.
Hot dog. All right, so
well, we know somebody ain't got an appetite.
and don't. This says husband doesn't know why he hasn't seemed interested in sex, concerned, and wants to fix it. We'll see.
Okay.
So it says we had a very active sex life. Sex was almost daily. We were trying to conceive in 2020, and he personally feels that that's where he lost his interest due to the forced sex that happened while trying to have a baby. However, he also has no interest in masturbation or porn anymore, so I think it might be something different.
Get him some milk!
Stop your shit. He's also made comments that he loves having sex with me, but just often forgets about sex entirely. However, here we go. Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's always the however part.
However, we briefly swung in 2021 for a few months, and his sex drive increased a lot. Of course, I took Stop! Nigga.
That was the song of champions right there.
Shut up. Of course, I take that as he was excited to be with other women. His reasoning is that sex was just more on his mind since we talked about it a lot and made plans with other couples almost daily during that time. Of course, when we stopped swinging, it slowly reverted back to me having to initiate almost all the time, and it even seems worse now. We've even contemplated that maybe he's depressed, but he tells me he doesn't necessarily feel depressed. Things are going great in our lives right now, so we're both stumped on that. He seems genuinely sad that I've been so hurt with the lack of sex. We still cuddle and kiss a lot. He's been embracing me a lot and telling me how we're going to get through this and how disappointed he is in himself for letting me down and not making me happy.
Bullshit.
What I'm wondering is, how are we going to fix this? Should we get a therapist?
Girl, you need more than a goddamn therapist. Let me say this to you. It's you. He is not attracted to you. That's what I got. He's not attracted to you. The moment you involved other people in your bedroom, his sex drive went straight to the roof. Soon as y'all stopped that bullshit, he looked at you and said, I can't fuck with this bitch no more. I can't do it. There is something about you that he doesn't like anymore. And I don't know, and I think he's bullshitting you when he says he's genuinely hurt by that. Like, I think he's hurt. Like, he don't want to hurt your feelings, probably. I give him that. But he is not hurt, genuinely hurt that you're not having sex or he let you down. No, he has a different appetite right now. And I kind of feel like your relationship might be on the rocks. Right, and it might not just be because of sex. It could be because of other things, but the sex is where it's showing the most.
I don't agree with that.
Go ahead, tell me what you saying.
I don't agree that he's not attracted. What I will say is, it looks like there's like a lack of excitement there. Like, as according to the letter, she said they had a very active sex life up until they were trying to conceive. And, you know, I guess they were, you know, they were on a schedule or whatever, doing having sex, you know, more often than they would.
Was she like Sister Soldier? Was she like, hey, put it in here, left, right?
Trying to conceive like that, maybe I feel like that's where it might have changed. That's where what it looks like from the letter is that's where you see a change, because maybe that was, you know, men have traumatic experiences too. Maybe that was an experience that, you know, that wasn't really enjoyable for him, and because they were trying to conceive is stressful within itself, you know. And so after that, it was just kind of like, I could take it or leave it. And then, you know, of course, with swinging, you know, you get some type of excitement because.
But again, I hear you, right? And it's all sound good on the outside. But here's my thing. You could get a nigga hard in his sleep, right? You can blow on his dick and he up and he's ready.
Yeah, but all niggas is not like that, and not all the time.
Tell me a nigga who ain't getting hard in his sleep.
All niggas is not like that, and not all the time. Yeah, they might get morning wood, or they might get hard in their sleep, or whatever like that. But you know, some people really just aren't like on it like that, and he might actually be depressed.
Listen,
you never know, because I had a wasn't funny, but one of the I had seen a patient or whatever, and one of the doctors was telling me a story about how he prematurely ejaculates because he's depressed. So they fixed his depression, and he was able to have his sex drive back. And he wasn't prematurely ejaculating anymore.
You had this conversation with who?
A doctor.
Why were you having this conversation?
It was about work. It was about work and depression medication.
Sir, that is way too far. Like, you are.
No, it wasn't. No, it was about a patient, not the actual doctor I was talking to. It was about a patient that they treated.
I hear you.
So it may actually be depression.
Again, if it's depression, then it should be like that all the way around, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't always present as, oh, I just want to lay in a room alone. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to this. She said their life is going great. Otherwise, they're successful and all that.
I know a couple who is good together financially, right? Like, they are outside of sex, they are like a great couple. During sex, they have absolutely nothing in common. He can't even get it in. He can't get it hard. And again, I don't believe for a second, and it's my opinion, that he is just depressed. Because again, if it's depression, he wouldn't be able to just jump into other shit. It's like, look at how fast they invited other people into that relationship, and he was back to normal. It's something about her that just not saying, all right.
Why always got to be the female, though?
No. Not saying that something's wrong with her.
Why does it always have to be like the other person in the situation? Why can't it be the individual?
No. What I'm saying, when I mean her, it got to be her.
Yeah, like it's something about her that he's not attracted to.
Right, but
what if it's not that?
So what is it? Because again, if it's somebody else and you invited somebody else in, he was instantly ready. They don't tell me and the bullshit line, oh, I just had sex on my mind now. No, that's absolutely not. Shit, 99% of the time that we woke, we thinking about some type of sex. We thinking about hitting something like when I get home, I should do this. Or shit, I'm practicing my little aftermath dance. Get it. I'm in there sliding. I'm in here trying to slide in like Genuine. Say, oh gee, like I'm on that. So my thing is, not saying that anything is wrong with her, but it's something that he's not attracted to her anymore, or something that she does or something that she don't do, that he's just like, yo, that's it. I'm over it. And again, it can happen. It happens. I'm not saying that it don't, but I am saying that it's something in their relationship. Sir, you are wrong. What am I wrong about? It's my opinion. I can't be wrong if it's an opinion. You understand? I can't be wrong if it's an opinion. But that's it. Like I said, that's just how I feel. I just told you, read above. That's not true.
It's true. It's a lot of pressure in trying to have a baby.
To jump into other shit just because
it's
he
true.
doesn't have to
It's
make.
true. Yeah. It says that's not true. He would be able to jump into other shit because he doesn't have to make the other shit have a baby. Like it's absolutely true. Making a baby is stressful and it can turn you off of sex. And stress in general can turn a man like make a man not have those desires for those things just because it's not happening to you and you think about sex all the time and you did get hard in your sleep. That is not everybody. That's not every man's.
I'm about to revoke
story.
the sexologist license away.
No, she's absolutely true. She talking straight facts because.
So says the person who has the boyfriend and the husband on the side. You understand what I'm saying?
No, but it's true. And like, I know you said that, how would he be just able to jump into other, because that's not forced. That swinging thing is not forced. That the pregnancy thing was forced upon him.
But okay,
the swing, and now like he has a type of, aversion in that relationship because of that. With that swinging thing, these is new people.
Right, but again,
everything.
All right, so again, if you're out of the element of trying to have a baby and you're just having sex, then it's not forced.
Yeah, but y'all haven't even talked about what happened with that baby thing. So there's still a stress there. Y'all haven't even talked about or tried to process.
Maybe she just stresses him out. Maybe she is Sister Soldier on the dick. Maybe she comes in and she's like, left, right, left, nigga. I said right, nigga. And he ain't with it. He like, shut up. I like you better with a dick in your mouth. Maybe he feel like that. I'm just saying. It's like, again, I am just saying, for a person to see somebody else and automatically be like, boom. A stress is a stress. What you said, his mood, right? Because it's forced or whatever. If she's still there, it still gotta feel like it's kind of forced. Why I say that? Because even though you're swinging, right, she's gonna want you to probably hit her too. You understand what I'm saying? So at that point, if he hit her,
right,
if the object is to become pregnant and you having sex and it's like, oh, I fucked her and now I'm back to getting to you.
Right.
Why didn't he go down then? You understand what I'm saying? Like, there is something more.
It was in that moment, but again, what I will say is I feel like the reason why after they stopped swinging and it went back to just her, that his sex drive went down again, is because y'all haven't talked through any of what y'all been through. So she said at the end of the letter, like, should we be going to therapy? Yes, y'all should. Because if he's willing to go to therapy and he genuinely feels bad about this whole situation and his mind is just not, into, doing it with you, and he's, like I said, and he's
but that's what I just said. He's not willing to do it with her.
And or it's just not hitting between y'all. If he's willing to go to the therapy, I say that's a step in the right direction. Because the thing, like I said, the thing that she brought up, the pregnancy and that being forced and everything, I feel like that's really poignant. I feel like that was something that altered their relationship. It was a shift in their relationship because of that. And since then, he been a Debbie Downer since then. I don't want to have sex. What you mean, nigga?
But again, if he ain't go to therapy this far or at this point, maybe he don't want therapy.
He said he want therapy.
She said she was thinking about therapy. And if you saying he's willing to go, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But even then, right, some guys or some people go to therapy just because it sounds good, or they try to force themselves to change the situation and say, hey, all right, I'm willing to make it work because I love you, but I really don't want it. They go just to go. You understand? And I'm not saying that's everybody, But have seen a lot of cases where people go to therapy and they saying, all right, I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to see if this therapist can make me change my mind to do this all over again, even though I don't want to, which is wrong. Because
sometimes, therapy is not to change your mind.
Right.
Therapy is to open you up to a different point of view and to allow you to see the situation outside of yourself. You know, because a lot of times we don't see the situation fully because we in it. So therapy is more so for that. And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with therapy. And what I will say, to your point, I will say that, you know, if you're married, I feel like you should try. I feel like you should try. Not say, I'm not attracted to this bitch, I'm giving up. You know, but I would say you should try. I don't think it's like to try to change yourself or force yourself into anything. But if you go to that therapy and you realize that this is really not it for me no more, then do what you have to do after that. But I wouldn't say dismiss it completely, because I don't think you're trying to force yourself or anything like that. I just feel like you're trying. I
do agree with that. And I'm not knocking what you're saying. What I'm saying is that some people mentality is, all right, I'm going to go to try. And sometimes it's to try for other reasons other than being happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'll try it because maybe they could change my mind. Sometimes we go to therapy with the wrong expectations. Like you said, they're not there to change your mind. They're there to open up some situations and help you get through that situation. But we don't always see it like that, right? The first thing you tell a black person you going to therapy, bitch, I ain't crazy. Right? Like, it's the mentality of it. So my thing again is, if he goes to therapy, doesn't mean he wants to fix this relationship. Maybe he's over it. Maybe the baby was a breaking point.
Maybe so.
You understand?
Maybe so.
And again, like I said, if you're depressed and you're in a depression about the baby, I honestly feel like even with other people, your mentality is like, damn, you know, this baby situation. Because again, if you get hit by a car, a lot of times when you see a car, you just go jump back and be like, it's a car. You know what I'm saying? So having sex, it's like, damn, I just had sex. My wife is here. We having this threesome. Yes. But she's still going to want you to come to her. And at that point, if it's that, then you shouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. Not saying that I'm right. Not saying that you're wrong or whatever. I'm just saying that it's something to me. It just seems like it's something deeper than what he's saying, right? And it could be, and I'm not saying anything is wrong with her, but it's something that they've done or whatever it is about her in his mind that is like, all right, I'm not sexually happy anymore. I'm not. Maybe she's the same in bed. Like, she turns around and she do this all day. That's all she do. That's all she do. Right? Maybe he want a little more. Maybe he wants you to slide to the left, slide to the right. One hop this time.
Crisscross.
Right, let's stop. Right? Maybe he want a little bit of that. But, you know, maybe he want the gulp 3,000, but you only giving 10%.
Lord.
Right? Out of 3,000 and you giving 10%.
You got to get more than 10%.
Right. Maybe you ain't taking it back like a champ. Maybe when y'all first was having sex, you was doing things. You was swinging from chandeliers. Now, you the old lady with the goddamn house coat with the damn tissue in the damn.
Hey, don't sleep on the house coats.
We
all got here off a house coat.
Wait, you got the tissue too? Talking about hair coat.
Ain't had no tissue, but we got here off of house coats. Don't disrespect them. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. Don't you disrespect the muumuu or the house coat, because a lot of us got conceived off the muumuu and the house coat, and your granddaddy stayed.
Listen. If you got a goddamn muumuu, you need to get some muumuu. God damn it, come get the muumuu. Listen, I don't knock the house. Listen, I don't knock
house coat. Woo!
I don't knock the house coat or the muumuu because it's easier to just throw on your back and just. You know what I'm saying? It's a grip. I'm just saying, but
muumuu go crazy.
You know, like I said, the sexual appetite, and again, that sounds like his sexual appetite
is gone. Baby.
Right? He got an appetite. You just ain't on the menu, baby girl.
Child.
That's all I'm saying. So, you know, with that being said, I just
listen.
I'm just trying to live life.
Listen.
So you guys let us know how you feel. Shout out to my man SBTV, my man's Big Spank Dog in the building. What's going on? That house coat is what's up. He said, swing it to the left
and get
swing it
right.
to the
You
dog.
see
All right.
what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking? Listen, mad of us got conceived off the house coat. I'm convinced.
Listen, in the middle of that house coat,
and it ain't got but one button. It got one button right here.
Listen.
That's all that's left.
in the middle of that house coat, watching them titties look like 4 arms swinging left to right, right? In the middle of that house coat sex, and she pull out that napkin from her bra, that titty tissue. And just get the pat.
Not the titty tissue.
The titty tissue getting the pat. That's it. That's the good shit right there.
The best coochie. I'm trying to tell you.
That shit free as a bird. That shit. That
it been aired out all day.
Yo, house coats and muumuus were the first sundresses. That's where them shits come from.
That's what I've been saying.
See, that's
the first sundresses. Grandmama and them knew what was going on.
It was disgusting as a kid when you seen your grandmama, but grandpa was sitting there going, "Damn, look at that ass swing, right?"
Yeah,
that shit.
Grandma, Papa knew.
My man said, "No buttons, just a tie."
That's right.
He said, "Ain't nothing like a stomach titties."
Hey.
You press. I'm telling you, press them buttons like a doorbell. Ping, boom. I'm going for it, man. Let's do
so
it.
Fool.
Shout out to my whole 1812, my Brownsville family, out there. What's up, y'all? So, it is what it is. That's all I'm saying. But sexual appetites, like I said, his appetite was gone. He's starving at this point. He might not even be starving. He might be getting his lunch somewhere else.
Oh, God.
He might be having consensual job sex.
Not consensual job sex. I'm not playing with you.
Shout out to Nicole. What's up, girl? Shout out to my girl Nicole on the check-in. I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. I know I'm getting country when I say shit like that.
Not a month of Sundays.
A month of Sundays. God damn it. Do the Ray Charles got the...
Oh, God. You are...
Because I'm the same OG.
Please.
So... yeah. So
no, it's true. It's true. What I will say is, take care of yourself, y'all. Take care of yourself, because that's gonna make your sex life better. Take care of yourself. I'm serious. If you get some exercise, if you could eat a little healthier,
exercise. That's a good.
If you can eat a little healthier, healthier.
If you can eat,
oh
go for it.
Oh my God.
What? I'm agreeing with you. You told him to eat a little. Like, go for it.
I'm serious, y'all.
Under the house coat. Get under that house coat. Like, if
the
it was
healthier you are, the better your sex life will be. Don't listen to his ass.
Get under that house coat like it was a car you were about to get in the transmission, baby. No. I'm just saying. You got to get what it do. What's for the people.
Oh, Lord. Seriously, y'all, take care of yourself, and that will make your sex. It'll make your life better. It'll make your life expectancy better, regardless, and it'll make your sex life better. I'm telling you.
See, so he says, possible, but folks get it from who turns them on. This is what I was saying. Who turns them on? It's something about her that's not turning him on.
It could be.
And then it says, in a relationship, if your appetite is leaving, then it can be a list of things.
That's true. It could. We went down the whole list.
That's all I was saying, Spank. That's all I was saying, bro.
We went through a list, but it don't always have to be the woman.
I'm not saying it's the woman. The only reason why I used her was because he's the one that's not having the sexual appetite.
Yeah,
So,
but it could be because of him. It couldn't.
Right,
It,
no.
It didn't have to be anything that she did.
But if it's him, then why is he getting aroused from other people? You feel me?
That's still not her fault.
I'm not saying
that's still not her fault. Like, oh, she didn't do something, or she didn't wear something, or she not hit.
I'm not
what you call
saying.
it like she used to. That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
I'm not saying it's her fault. When I say it's something about her, right? Not saying she's doing anything wrong. I'm just saying.
This nigga said what?
Bucked out a little Henny Black.
Let's that bed ready to go.
That bitch look like Holly Berry.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Slide on in. Come on, player. Listen, I don't know. Pepsi is my liquor. God damn it. Give me a Pepsi. Pepsi is my liquor. If I come in and she got something, let her have a 2-liter by the goddamn nightstand. Or she ice cold. What? She is getting the dick.
That joint burn your throat a little bit. You be like,
man, I'm
ready.
I'm sitting there like this. How Martin used to do it? Yeah, it's time to go. She gonna get this work.
Hit that Pepsi. Talk about, oh yeah.
she gonna get. Look, I start going Loaded Lux. She gonna get this work today. I become a battle rapper. She gonna get this work. What he said? It's him. The most likely she don't do it for him. That's all I'm saying. And that's how I was speaking. Not saying that it's something physically wrong with her or she did anything, but it's something about her to him that he just ain't getting it. Because he saw some new titties. He got a piece of new ass. Trust me, the person they let him have sex with, I'm pretty sure he done hit that on the side. And that's what we was talking about last week, about the threesomes and the other shit. Like, somebody do it, and who's to say? Maybe they had a threesome, and the other girl told him a new hole, like, and just was like, "Yo, she let me do whatever," and he went for it.
That's why we ain't doing that shit.
So, listen, to each his own. But baby girl, you gotta take a hint. He don't want you no more. You is not important anymore. He want some new coochie. Listen. Tell him to reach out to Nia Long. She's single. Word on the street. Word on the street is Nia Long is single now.
You never know. She might stay with him. You never know.
Shit, you might as well go for the coach. Shit, they both do. Shit.
Nah, that's a hoe. That's a hoe right there.
She need that in her life.
That's a hoe.
She needs somebody to fuck her life up.
That's a hoe. That's a hoe.
Oh, see? He said a good point. He said, bro, it's not always a new person. Sometimes you grow tired.
Hello? It's not always a new person. Sometimes you don't need a new person. Sometimes you need to get you together.
No, he's saying he's tired of her.
No,
he tired. Look,
sometimes you need to get you together. Sometimes you're the problem.
Listen, when she coming with the same humpback shit.
No, sometimes
this one move, this one rodeo shit.
Sometimes you're the problem. Sometimes you need to stop, pause, and get it together. You don't have to move on to the next person.
Right. So since you said that, when is it, how hard or how difficult is it to now have that conversation? Now something is wrong and it's sexual. How do you now approach your partner and say, hey, this sex ain't working? Like, are you willing to have that uncomfortable sexual conversation?
Absolutely, because if you really love your partner, and if you love and you respect that person, then you're going to want to keep it a stack with them. If you love and you respect that person. A lot of people say, oh, I lied to the person because I love them. Bullshit. I lied to them because I don't want to hurt them. You hurt them more by lying, because at the end of the day, whether they find out today or whether they find out next year, they're going to find out, and I'm going to feel more betrayed that you didn't tell me. And that whole, I didn't tell you because I love... Bullshit.
You mean to tell me niggas is pulling out the Jody?
Yeah.
They pulling out the Jody, the baby boy?
That's straight
I lie to you because I love you, girl. I tell them to because I don't give a fuck about them hoes.
Yeah, that's straight hot dog bullshit. That is hot dog water. Hogwash. Bullshit. So I feel like you need to have a transparent conversation with that person. Same way like we was talking about sexual expectations and your appetite and things that you want and you desire from your partner. You need to be transparent. Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths do not get fed is what I'm saying to you.
That's a fact.
So if you keep it 100% honest, and if they respect you and love you as much as you respect and love them and respect your opinion, then you work together to come to some type of solution. That's what being an adult is about. Everything is not going to be real. Everything is not going to be rosy. But, it's about coming together because we chose to be together. It's about coming together and being like, all right, this is fucked up. How we fix it?
Right.
Or,
I got that.
This is not exactly the way I want it. Let's come to some type of compromise or whatever the case may be.
Right. I want to come home and I want you to be bent over when I get here. Damn, shit, start it up. Target, straight, on to the right of me, on to the left of me. All right.
This nigga here.
But all right.
Listen, it all starts with, like he said, it all starts with a conversation. He's absolutely right. Simple as having a conversation.
All right, what did he say? He said, and that's the problem. Folks tell you what you want to hear just so you can be like, just so you can be liked or admired. I'd rather you tell me the truth and be an asshole than lying and being liked.
That's 100%
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And anybody that you in a relationship you love and you appreciate and you want to maintain a relationship with and grow with, you tell them the truth. I'd rather I'd rather you keep it 100 with me.
Right.
Like and there are people who like to be lied to. I ain't one of them people.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth. If my breath stink, tell me.
I say that all the time.
If my breath stink, tell me so I can get it right. Don't have me walking around
looking like an ass in front of everybody. Now everybody looking at us like, yo, you look bad. You look just as bad if you with me and my breath stink. Because they like, how you kissing that halitosis shit?
If my dress stuck in my butt, tell me. Pull me to the side and tell me in love. If you appreciate, if you are a real friend to me, if you are a real partner to me, whatever it is, whatever your relation is to me.
Well, your partner might like the dress in your butt. That's probably why he ain't gonna say that.
Leave it right there.
He might be like this. Yeah, when we get home, that little dress caught up in that butt. I'm gonna get it out of there.
You an asshole. You'll never take nothing serious.
I'm just saying, he might like it.
Nigga. But seriously, like if you say you truly appreciate your people, part of appreciating the people that's around you is telling them the truth.
Facts. I agree with
that. And it might
100%.
hurt a little bit, but it come from a place of love. And they should give it to you in love.
Spake said, yo, if that dress is stuck, it's time for action.
See, Siri on your ass.
Yo, Apple, I'm gonna start charging y'all because she's making way too many appearances on this show.
She dead ass made 3 weeks in a row appearance.
Right, like
I'm not sure what you said. Right. Just because I wasn't talking to you.
That's how you know the government listening.
You know they listening.
They waiting for some shit to come out. Like what he said. They told. We know y'all nasty. The government nasty. They listening to our show, but they don't want to at least give us a view. Shit, damn. Give us some ratings. Goddamn.
Right, and give us the credit when you steal our shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I guess that's it. We can get the fuck out of here with that. So, we appreciate you guys. Like I said, always checking in. Make sure you don't forget. Let's go to it. Where is that?
Yeah, he a little slow, y'all.
Yeah, I'm slow today.
Please forgive him.
So,
he a little slow every day.
Don't forget, you can catch Let's Talk Crazee each and every Saturday right here on YouTube, Facebook, all your social media platforms. And make sure you like, share, subscribe. And make sure you hit us up on iHeart, Apple Podcast Music. It's all over there. Don't forget, The Saucy Couple. That's this nut right here, Saucy C.
Yeah.
And the big dog.
What time is it? We got a video dropping.
She ain't even say it. I said the
Sauce Daddy.
You know, make sure you check them out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as well. Each and every week, they're cooking up something new. And also, they got a new story time to walk you through their journey.
It's dropping. It's finna drop. Oh, we got something dropping this weekend, so tune in.
And also, don't forget, if you want to play one of your videos on this show, or where the hell? If you want to play a video on this show, or basically want to write the saucy letter and have a topic that you want us to talk about, just make sure you hit us up right here. Let's Talk Crazee at gmail.com each and every week. So with that being said, we're going to get up out of here, and we hope your sexual appetite is just as great as ours, I guess.
I don't know about you, but I get mine.
And wait, and shout out to my man SB Jacobs, who's on the check-in, my man Spank. Make sure y'all hit him up. Cable is dead, y'all. So if you want all the channels,
all them,
I'm talking about pay-per-view and everything. Make sure you hit up my man SB Jacobs. DM him. He got the network going on, bro. I'm telling you, cable is dead. Make sure you hit him up. SBTV is the way to go nowadays.
Can he come hook mine up? Shoot.
Oh, he ain't even got to come. He got the technology to do it. All you got to do is give it a go. And listen, for the low, for cheaper than cable,
I'm finna hit you up in the DM.
So make sure y'all hit my man up. My brother got you. I'm telling you. You want to see a pay-per-view fight? You got it. You want NFL TV? You got it. You want the NBA pass? You got it. I'm just saying for the low. So make sure y'all hit my guy up right now. And it is what it is. So
yes, sir.
With that being said, next week till we see y'all again. We won't be here next week.
We're taking a break next week.
Yeah, we got something to do next week.
We do.
We got something to do next week. But we'll be back. No, it is. There'll probably be a show that'll be up next week. So make sure you tune in. So every week, right here, every Saturday. Period. 5:00 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah. So we out of here. I'm your boy Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town.
And I'm Swissy C.
And we see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
Let's talk crazy. Yeah, Shice, the talk of the town. Right.